Uh, Hi guys, good morning. Welcome to the Sports Buffet, Tuesday edition. Please let me simply take this call because it's going to continue to disturb me. But it's the Sports Buffet on Elegbate TV radio. My name is Edafe Matthew. You love to call me the Elegbate One of Sports, and today is Champions League Day. Champions League quarterfinals begins today. Tomorrow there's another two games. Today there's two games. Four teams are involved. Arsenal versus FC Bayern. You say Arc rivals, perennial losers at this stage versus perennial winners at this stage. One is in the form of their life, and one is wobbling and fumbling. But I mean, could they use? I mean, the Champions League have always uh how do I put it now? A bit. Let me reply this person. Uh Closure. Right? The Champions League have always popped up uh incredible games like the situations like this. What do I mean by that? Where a team is having a very terrible season, horrible season. The season is not good. Inter Milan, last season we saw them; they were not really fantastic in the league, but they went on to go all the way to the finals of Champions League and lost on the game. They played better than City, but again, like they always say, the finals of the Champions League is not a game to play better; it's a game to win. Just go there and win. Don't go and play better than anybody. Nobody cares how you play in the finals. You can play well in all the games, but in the finals, please don't play well. Just win, and that's the way the Champions League is seen. Okay, it's a finals of competition. I've always said that I don't care how good you play in the finals, just win. If you don't win, that story, nobody cares because that day is all about the person who won. You can play well in other games, and maybe when you don't lose, people will analyze it, how good you were, how great you play, how fantastic you were. But in the finals, nobody really cares. No, nobody cares. I don't know if you guys care, but I don't think anybody cares. And this is not that game anyway. This is the quarterfinals of the UEFA Champions League. The last one of the series of the group games after that is going into, in 1991, 91, 92 season when the Champions Cup, remember it used to be Champions Cup, and then they now transfer into the Champions League. And Daniel Amokachi is the first human being to score in the competition when he moved into Champions League. And now we're evolving into another one. So this is the last one. So many things will be the last for so many teams. Okay. If the team that will get knocked out in this stage or the teams that have been knocked out before, the player who scored the last goal is the person that ever scored the last Champions League goal for that team in this format. So then by next year, any goal you score, say, is the first person to score this goal for the club or the first person to score this goal in that competition. That's a long conversation. But let's look at the games that are going down today. Yeah, there's a whole lot that will go down. Arsenal versus Bayern Munich, Real Madrid versus Manchester City. These are repeated fixtures that have happened before. This is not some accidental fixtures that we don't know nothing about. This is a fixture that has in this competition. Oh, it don't happen well before. Arsenal in their last 5 games have won 4, drawn 1, and that one is against Man City, who also plays today. Bayern Munich, on the other hand, have lost 2, won 3 in their last 5 games, and in that 5, there is a Champions League game that they won 3-0 convincingly. Now, in the Champions League, in the way that these two teams have played in friendly matches, okay, both teams have played and Arsenal have won. For instance, the international, what did they call that competition again? Well, there's a competition that they played in International Champions Cup. It's a friendly international tournament. Arsenal beat Bayern 2-1 in 2019. In 2017, in that same competition, that's not a competition anyway, preseason tournament, Arsenal also beat Bayern again 2-1. But wait a minute, that's where the whole Arsenal beating Bayern ends, right? Because in 2017, Bayern beat them 5-1 away and beat Arsenal again 5-1 at home, and is the highest over 2 leg, highest aggregate defeat Arsenal have experienced in the UEFA Champions League. 10 goes to 2. Before that one, they were also beaten again 5-1 by Bayern Munich. So when it comes to Arsenal Bayern Munich in the Champions League, there is some level of brutality. Okay. So I remember when Arsenal beat them in the Champions League 2-0 at home, and Bayern went back home and smashed them 5-1. So the last three times that they've met in the Champions League, it's been 5-1, 5-1, 5-1, like tennis scoreline. And before that, the scorelines were not that high. They were respectable. Take, for instance, in 2005, Arsenal played Bayern at home at Ivory, and Arsenal won 1-0 in the return leg. Bayern beat. There was also no. I'm making a mistake now. Okay, so let's go to 2000 and let's go to the year 2000 first. Okay, where Bayern and Arsenal drew at Highbury 2-2. Arsenal went back to in 2001 in the 2001 Arsenal went to what's it called, the Alliance Arena. Is it Alliance Arena at the time? Okay, whatever the stadium, maybe the Olympic Stadium, I don't know. And then they beat Arsenal 1-0. That time is respectable. Then there was the 3-1 defeat of Arsenal, and then Arsenal beat them 1-0. It's still respectable. 3-2 on aggregate, where Bayern just shaded it a little bit. Well, no problem. Then there was this one where they came to Arsenal's ground and beat Arsenal 3-1. Okay. Arsenal now went to their ground and beat them 2-0. Okay. But on away goal rules, Bayern went through. Then there was the one where Bayern came to Arsenal, beat Arsenal 2-0. Arsenal went away to draw 1-1. Okay, you see how the result is close. And there's one Arsenal beat them 2-0, and then they beat Arsenal 5-1, and then they beat Arsenal 5-1, and then they beat Jesus Christ of Nazareth, Jesus Christ of Ogunabali. They started trashing Arsenal like we're not mates, we'll not be your mates. Okay. But all of that era has changed. There is a new sheriff in town. His name is Mikel Arteta. He's turned the tides around. He's changed the way Arsenal play. Their mentality is different. I saw an interview by Bukayo Saka, and he was saying that they've learned from last season. Okay, we've talked about the previous 2 seasons where the last 10 games of the season is where Arsenal implode. But the last 10 games of the season have been counting. We've counted 2 games into the last 10 games of the season, and somehow Arsenal are still standing. 3 games, sorry. The Man City game was a draw, Luton Town, and then Brighton and Hove. So 3 games into the last 10, and Arsenal have picked up a maximum of 7 out of 9 points. And previously, they would have collapsed. There's still dangers in front. There's still Aston Villa. There's still Man United. There's still Tottenham Hotspur. There's still Chelsea to play. And those are very, very dangerous banana pills. In short, worse than banana pill, there are the slimes of an eel, and it could cause a whole lot. And then there is the electric fish, the shocker that comes from the eels, the shocker that comes in when you touch them. So there is a whole lot. It's the sting of the tail of what's that fish now? That fish that look like amphar. What's this called now? Shit. I know that in my language it's called a purple, but stingray, yeah, stingray, blue ray, black ray, stingray. Yeah, there's this thing that comes from that tail. In games like that, I saw some Arsenal fans saying yesterday that the Champions League is easier to win. I mean, sorry, the Premier League is easier for Arsenal to win than the Champions League, because the teams remaining in the Champions League, Arsenal is the weakest team of all the teams remaining in the Champions League. I don't know if you agree with that, but in the Premier League, of the 7 games that are remaining, Arsenal is better currently than every other team. And they hinge their argument on the fact that Arsenal is on top of the league, so they are better than the rest. I beg to disagree. Arsenal is not better than any team. Once you have that mentality, it's always going to be a problem. I think that Arteta has also zeroed it in on the players, because the way they play, the way they look at things, I wish that there is an all or nothing being produced for this season anyway, so that they win it. We could have, apart from Man City, I don't think there's any team that have had all or nothing that ended up with celebration, because it's only Man City that ended up their own all or nothing with celebration. The treble that they just won now. The first all or nothing they did for Man City, I think that was the season where they didn't win anything, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, I think they won something that season, right? But in this case, saying that Arsenal is better than all the 7 teams that they will play, come on, there's Spurs there, there's Man United. Spurs is shitty, but when it comes to say Arsenal, they're different, and the way Son Heung-min moves might just be a problem. What's it called? William Saliba and Magalhaes are good with big players, but they are not really good with smaller players. If you watch them this season, when they play against attackers that are very, very pin side petites, Jermaine Defoe type strikers that are full of movement, they struggle. I mean, they may have done well with Haaland and a few other players, but you see that small man respect him. That guy that went to go and do military training and came back and became something of a beast. Just be wary of him, And then there is Chelsea. The thing with Chelsea is you have the arrogance of making the mistake of thinking, oh, now be Chelsea. They're having a bad season. They're conceding goals against everybody. But then again, they'll shock you because they're a team that have nothing to lose. And playing against a team that have nothing to lose is a very, very dangerous and difficult proposition. So you got to be as careful as can be. If not, you go Sam. You go feel them. I don't know, but you go feel them. That's just the best way to describe it. You go feel him eventually. When he hits you, you go feel him. So for you not to feel him, you have to like really, really put yourself in the place where you are stable. Okay, you don't go and shoot yourself in the foot. And I just hope that Arsenal can get themselves prepared. But then that's the Arsenal side. Bayern, on the other hand, I've lost the league title. Leverkusen, Bayer Leverkusen are one win away from the title. It doesn't matter what happens on the Bayern side. Their destiny is not in their hand. But in the Champions League, they could say to themselves, you know what, guys, let's rally around. Harry Kane, you could still win something. We know that you and Kieran Trippier, whatever his name is, you've brought your bad luck from Tottenham Hotspur to come and jinx us and make us have the worst ever season we've ever had in forever, right? But we could turn it around and we could make this season glorious. Because, I mean, you have a coach who have experience in winning Champions League for teams that are not doing well, right? 2 seasons ago, we saw it, which 2021, sorry, we saw it. And we saw how a team that have often puffed its way to the finals of the Champions League went on to win via a Kai Havertz goal, and Man City look, that's when the overthinking conversation started with Pep Guardiola. So you look at this and you say to yourself, well, you know what? This might just happen again. And they are convinced that they have players, they have quality, and Serge Gnabry still have a point to prove to Arsenal fans. Harry Kane says, so this team, now they would play. I know how to score against the home and away. So this is the one where I don't have to be informed. Even if I'm dying, just put me on the field. Somehow they will play the ball against me and he will enter the net. I might score a hat-trick. Penalty will happen. This is the team that I'm always pumped for. This is the team where I did my youth football and they released me. They rejected me and I went to their neighbors, Spurs, and there is no better way. I hurt them as bad as Thierry Henry used to hurt us and Robbie Perez and the rest of them. So this is me going back and I'm going to do to them what I normally used to do to them. But then that's what Samson used to think when he wake up and say, Samson, the enemy is upon you, just charge. Oh, Incredible Hulk, Dr. Bruce Banner, and turn to green and then do all the thing he wants to do. But hey, there was a day. They come at that time when Delilah's lap was a trap that he could not break away. They blind the eye, they pluck the eye. Would this be the night where Arsenal pluck the eye of Bayern Munich? I say, hey, my friend, shut up there. Now not too much. So you keep knocking us out of the. We've never met Bayern and knocked them out of the competition over 2 legs. Every time Bayern will knock us out. No, this time it's not going to happen. Okay, this could be that team that does it. This could just be that team. They don't have Thierry Henry. They don't have Robert Perez. They don't have Dennis Beckham. They don't have Patrick Vieira. They don't have David Seaman or So Campbell. They don't have Colotori, Gilberto Silva. They don't even have Sex Fabregas. But they have something in them that's different from the rest. But then Bayern, again, are a wounded lion. Sometimes a wounded lion depends on how he's wounded, though, because all those wounded lion is more dangerous. I lie. It depends on the wound. I don't see lion will be say the wound that me cripple, it too back like cripple. Enough it do. You talk ukpolo. Ask any robot person what ukpolo mean. Talk ukpolo. Enough is like when you carry naked woman give okibe. You say transformer not the work. There's no there for any of the brand we never list. So no lights. Light no dey down below. Australia no get lights. So if the woman could just naked the pass. Now the brain could just imagine, but nothing will happen. Okay. It's very, very safe. You like a reverend sister and reverend father in the same bedroom. They sleep. If they like me, they sleep naked. The Holy Spirit would put a pillar of fire between the two of them. Nothing will happen. I don't know about that one, but I'm just saying. Okay, so it be things, all right. It be things. That's the way that one goes. Well, let's go to the other game. Remember when 2 seasons ago everybody said that Man City are ready, they're ripe enough, they are ready. You are ready for this one? You ready for me? Yeah. Well, Real Madrid in the last 5 games they've drawn 2-1-3, and the same for Manchester City, 1-3 drawn 2, and it's interesting to look at how these two teams have played against each other. It's not be to do. It have started since 2012. So in 2012, for instance, Real Madrid played against Man City at home first, and they won the first leg 3-2. Second leg, well, it ended 1-1, and Man City fell out by the wayside. The next time again, they played in the International Football Championship. Okay, that's the friendly. That same one that Arsenal played against Bayern Munich. They played each other twice. That was in 2015, and Real Madrid beat Man City 4-1. Like, guys, Tata, you're my Smalley. I will beat you. No worry. But then in 2016, it was a different conversation. As Man City went to play against Real Madrid. They played at home, it was 0-0. Man City went away and lost 1-0. It was very painful. But hey, it is football. These things happen. Then there was the one again in 2017 where Man City beat Real Madrid 4-1. But this time it's not the Champions League, it's the International Club Championship. It was just a friendly match. Now, there was the one where City went away and beat Real Madrid 2-1. Wow. In 2020 in the Champions League. Remember, in the COVID year. And then again, Man City also beat them at home 2-1. Praise the Lord. We've been suffering for 600 years and finally the chains have been broken. Okay. But Man City, they end up as champions of the competition. They ended up, I think that was the season they lost to Lyon, if I'm not mistaken, the quarantine one. Now there was also the 4-3, that 7-goal thriller in 2022, and then Real Madrid turned the tide in the second leg and beat them 3-1. That was painful. That was very painful. But last season, glory be to God in the highest. Amen. Yes, played the first leg. Vinicius Jr. wired that shot from afar, and it was 1-0. And then in the second half, Kevin De Bruyne came up and massacred them. Yeah, mashallah, whipped them 1-1. And then in the second leg, the story was over. Now 1, 2, 3, 4-0. And you know how they say any team that knocked Madrid out of the competition goes on to win it, right? So I said there's also that thing about FC Porto. Any team that knocked FC Porto out of the UEFA Champions League goes on to win it. Your guess is as good as mine. Okay, Arsenal have already knocked out their Goliath, FC Porto. They might go on to win it. Okay, I don't know when Chelsea won it in 2001. 2021, they knocked out FC Porto from the competition. They went on to win it. Kai Havertz was in the Chelsea team. Kai Havertz is also in the Arsenal team. They knocked out Arsenal. They knocked out FC Porto. It was the return leg. The first leg was a draw. The return leg was the first leg was a 1-goal, nothing. The second leg was a 1-0, and then it went on. That thing went on, and that's exactly what is happening again. I don't know. That doesn't mean that Arsenal are winning, but it does look like if the pattern of history goes by the book, Arsenal might win this season's Champions League. Somebody's shouting, shut up there. And then somebody's just got provoked now, like, what's wrong with this and that? Well, I'm just telling you, there's a possibility that Arsenal will win the Champions League this season. There is the slight faintest possibility, but sometimes even the form book get thrown to share it, right? Arsenal is on the difficult part, the hardest part of the draws. So there is the part of the draws that have this team that will collide. Atletico Madrid, Borussia Dortmund, Paris Saint-Germain, FC Barcelona, all of this team will play each other on their part of the quarterfinals and semifinals. On the side of the Arsenal team, you have 3 teams to battle with. Who can battle with the Lord? Who can battle with the Lord? Who can battle with the Lord? I say nobody. Yeah, but that song is not correct because in the Bible, Jacob battled with the Lord. Even the Lord have to cripple him. Some people come here and argue that he's an angel. Well, now you know what you talk about, but I think he battled with the Lord because nobody have been able to tell me the name of the angel that he battled with. Okay, so let's stay with this one. Let's leave religious people from their anger now. Let's focus on football. So look at Arsenal, for instance. You beat Bayern. Let's say over 2 legs. Man, it's hard for me to say because I'm not seeing where it's going to happen from. But let's say it happens. Hypothetically, it happens. So Arsenal beat Bayern. They will still have to face either Real Madrid or Manchester City. They say there is no lesser of 2 evils here. Man City is not as easy as you think. Yeah, Arsenal may have, gotten better against them over the league, the Community Shield, the league, and you feel like, oh, Arsenal improving, but that's 3 games enough. in one season. Another 2 games to it, and you expect Arsenal to win them. I don't know, on the Champions League night anything happen. If Arsenal ever pull this through, then it's magical. Real Madrid is the easiest one for Arsenal to beat in this 3 teams that are here. And somebody say, what is it that we're saying? What is this smoking today? I'm not smoking anything. Real Madrid, Arsenal are the only team Real Madrid have not been able to beat in the history of the Champions League. Real Madrid cannot boast and say in their 14 Champions League title winning run, they've ever beaten Arsenal. When they played Arsenal, Arsenal beat them. Jose Antonio Reyes destroyed one Brazilian player that they said is the next Cafu, next Roberto Carlos, next this. His name is Cicinho. Just the same way Gareth Bale destroyed a player called Maicon. Remember? One Maicon guy that they say this guy, is the ancient of days, is the Alpha and the Omega, is the beginning and the end. For where Gary Bay not read the memo at all. The same way Jose Antonio Reyes, God bless his soul, did not read the memo. He not listen at all. He dealt with Cicinho career end. Like he end completely. Well, so Arsenal can look at Madrid and say, you know what, that thing that Thierry Henry did to them, we can, even though we don't have a Thierry Henry. Yes, we can, even though we're not Barack Obama. So that's the opening. But let me bring you guys on board. Let's have this conversation. There is also that talk. He will never go out of the conversation. He will never go. We would always talk about him. Eric Ten Hag. For those of you Manchester United fans who, like Johnny Gaffer, who believe that no way he's not going anywhere, do you still stand by that? Can you still beat? Because I have said that from when Jimmy Ratcliffe was coming, I said one person that would definitely be fired is Eric Ten Hag. Now, let me put some cards on the table. First off, the man is self-sabotaging his team all the time. The game against Liverpool was a game that they could have won. Well, can anybody explain to me what was the reason they brought in Amrabat in that game? Yes, Amrabat. What was the reason they brought him? The game against Chelsea. Again, can somebody explain to me why they brought in Messi Mount? Like, what was he coming to Mount? Yeah. Yeah, I know that Port Harcourt boys have been telling us that men mount. But what was it really coming to Mount? Okay, what was it coming to Mount? That's the thing that I want to know. Well, a little of what Chris Wood have got to say. Kevin De Bruyne is back to his best. Chris Wood continues to help Nottingham Forest relegation fight. And Kai Havertz is thriving under Mikel Arteta, but which England player made the power start? Well, I don't know, but people say that Kevin De Bruyne is in that place where towards the end of the season he finds his form. Well, let's hope that if he finds it, but discovering it is going to be described as a little too late. Liverpool is set to meet Ruben Amorim's agent today as the Reds negotiate final terms for the Sporting Lisbon boss to be Jurgen Klopp's successor at Anfield. Liverpool fans, followers of Liverpool, is Amorim the anointed one? Why is something in my heart telling me that Amorim is going to come and repeat Andres Villas-Boas? Is going to come and repeat Andres Villas-Boas in this whole scenario that we find ourselves? Because for me, as much as he's a good coach, he's a young coach, I just think that the kind of team he's coming to take over, the crisis he will face, Liverpool might just end up not making the top four, in the next couple of seasons. First off, next season, Amorim is appointed, Liverpool is out of the top four. Forget about it. That's the open door for Manchester United to get their way back. But Manchester United can only get their way back if they fire Eric Ten Hag. If you leave Eric Ten Hag, see, Liverpool now are looking for a coach. Man United have not started. Zidane is still there. Zidane promised him a good project, good funding, good support system. I think that Zidane will get the job done. If you don't want Zidane, you can employ Patrick Vieira. I think he's also a coach that can get it done at Manchester United. But you know that Manchester United is the devil's house. And you know how they say devil give you a heart and he take your head. And he give you shoe, he take your leg. He give you a hug and he rip your heart out. So I don't know what will happen. Manchester United fans don't want former Arsenal player to come and coach them. Well, it's going to even be very difficult for him to do that anyway. Now, somebody sent me a message and said, hello, David, do you think that Spurs, even though you think that they are a shitty team, will make the top four? The reason why they will make the top four is because Manchester United are stupid. Manchester United are so useless right now. They have a dummy as a coach. So for that reason, they will make the top four. They could, but I still know that they are the Butlers. Okay, they should be Butlers FC. People say Arsenal is the Butlers. No, Arsenal is not the Butlers. Arsenal have been, in the Arteta era, have been shooting above their weights. I know that under Arteta, Arsenal spent 610 million, right? 624 million. But when you look at the project, the time lag, okay, the team that Arteta inherited compared to the team that Eric Ten Hag inherited, for instance, the team that Arteta inherited was worse than the team that Eric Ten Hag inherited. The team that Mauricio Pochettino inherited is way better. But let's say this is just one season because that team have £1 billion to spend and they choose to spend whatever they like. Arteta has spent his money wisely. There's hardly a player that Arteta have bought that you can say, oh, this player came in and is a flop. I mean, there are those who got injured, like Julian Timbers, but almost every player that is brought in have delivered. Even the Zinchenko that sometimes helped the opposition to score against us. If you look at the whole 4-1-1, the whole details, you will know that he's brought some spirit, some energy. Gabriel Jesus that confessed that he cannot remember the last time he played football without pains. Also, I brought in energy and the rest of them. Even Tomiyasu, the man that doesn't smile, that looked like a First World War soldier, army major or captain. Also, I brought in his value. Ben White, okay, that one is extra. A 30 million player that have become like a world-class player, talking about Martin Odegaard, or an academy player that is regarded as one of the best currently in the league, even though I don't. Bukayo Saka is there. Then Martinelli, who was bought for 17, also who was rejected by Manchester United. We must also say that. Again, let's not forget that Martin Odegaard is one of those players that Arsene Wenger brought to Arsenal in 2014. He trained with Arsenal, and because of delay, they didn't sign him then. Okay, they had a chance to sign him for 2 million, but thank God Arsene Wenger didn't sign him because eventually went to Madrid and became ripe, half ripe, show ripe. If you ever buy plantain, if your wife ever call you on the phone and tell you, babe, buy plantain, you know what show ripe is. But if you don't have a wife, you have, sorry about that one, Mrs. Edafe did not give me cinnamon Lipton tea today anyway, but I know I have a wife and she cares. Okay, so that's that about it. But that's all my take on it, and I need to hear your take on it as well. Mrs. Edafe, can you come give me a hug? You're looking all. Can you come give me a hug? Just give me a hug. Why are you looking so? Jesus Christ! Come and see my babe. Come. Just come now. Mrs. Daffy is always running away from camera. I don't understand. Just come and look at this. Look at this beautiful treasure that I. Why are you hiding now? Yes. See, she's shy. She's shy. And these are the Daffy kids. Okay, this one. This is the guy that will take over this business. This guy. Oh, yeah. And then this girl. Damn. See, and bring that hair that I love. Oh boy, see here. Yeah, this is like big man. The big man is over there. Well, let's come back. Let's come back to tackle football. These ones are my Champions League. These ones are my World Cup. They are more serene than your Champions League. You see why nothing happens in football bothers me. If you have all this, you are good. My wife Dimples, yeah. Okay, okay, so let's come back to what you guys think. How would you set up as a coach in this game if you're Arsenal coach or your Bayern coach? Because Bayern cannot really buga. They cannot do my life. No, they cannot come and sing that song. What just happened? Oh, the enemy has struck. Okay, I know. I prepare my mind for this one today. I know that this will happen. That this one where they just wake up the morning, just a few minutes of my show, they just give us light. And I say, if I do this show, if I do this show for 1 hour, I see this show finish and this light they on. I be say I need to buy full RAM. Go give NEPA. Say NEPA, when I take. Please, somebody call Mohammed to give me light. Because when I day I give him instruction. Yeah, I know. Right? So I knew that was going to happen anyway. So, like I was saying, Bayern really cannot come and show off and not come and do that cocaine that they normally do. They can't. First off, they don't have the right to do it. But this is an opposition that they know how to beat. Historically, everything they know how to beat. In their DNA, they know that can I wake up from sleep, brush their mouth, wear jersey, no training, they'll beat us now. That's the kind of team that they are playing against. So there's a bit of a leverage. That if we just put band A where I know they band Z self. You say band A for this adjustment. There's nobody in this from Chevron, Conrich Ekpe. There's nobody on band A. Band A way. Band A na Ikeja and VI band A. We not even the band Z. The band Z why they pay spend 25K every day for fuel. Which band? Na jazz band I do. Jazz band. You know jazz band. K2 K2 If you not learn how to play drum in church back in the day, kokai. Now you know that one. I just tell you. Now jazz band I would do. K2. Or when you play keyboard, you learn to play. Brother, I'll go. Make heaven. Ah, wow. That's a way wickedness in church. But let's leave that one and let's come to your side of the story. Well, somebody sent me one message that I don't even know. I don't even know how to answer. And to be very honest, okay. Aaron says, let me read this. Okay. Oh, Hi, Daffy. I follow your show all the time and I follow your channel. I want to ask a few questions and I need you to give me an honest answer. At first, they give like answer. Mona, even I saw the message, Mona need to tell me to give honest answer because I know I'll give you like answer. I'll give you answer the way it be for my body. I need you to give me an honest answer. I notice that you don't do giveaway on your channel. Most people do giveaway to boost their channels, and you don't do giveaway, and you also do not promote your content. And you have a lot of musicians, comedians, and footballers as friends. Why are you not asking them to share your content to give you more numbers and all that? Again, if somebody reach out to you and say they want to give you money to do giveaway on your channel, will you accept it? Okay, so I'm going to give you that. This is not a hard question now. So let's start with promotion. The costs, because a lot of people do not realize that. Let me show you. Promoter is one of the biggest company that promotes content for YouTube content creators. Okay, it's approved promoters. Now let me show you something. Let me just go to the page and you see how it works so that you would not be saying what is this one saying, why I say that for talking like this. Okay, you put in when you put in your your details and you want to promote on promoter to get 100 subscribers to for them to promote you and get you automatic guaranteed 100 subscribers, you will spend about $1,000. Now, to make $1,000 on YouTube, you would have to get 1 million views, like we achieved when we went to Ghana. Now, 100 subscribers for that amount of money is not something. It's not. It doesn't make any business sense to me. Rather, I will spend $1,000, which is currently as of today is 1,150,000 naira, to drive home the value of my channel in content creation than spend 1 million to just get 100 subscribers. 100 subscribers that I'm not sure whether they will be active, whether they would engage my content or not. That's one part of the question. Now, the part B part, I do a lot of giveaway. As a matter of fact, I can say here that I do more giveaway than anybody that I know. So giveaway have to be reasonable. Okay. I'm not sure I am comfortable if you dash me money or no, not dash. If you give me money and you go and post it on social media, I'm not sure I'll be comfortable. If I come to you and I ask you for help and then you give me and you post it on social media, I'm not sure I'll be comfortable with it. So why would I want to do it? I mean, scripture says that do to others what you wouldn't do to you, right? Okay, treat others as you want them to treat you. So why would I give people things and then I would put it at? The only time you see us put that when we gave out a Canon phone, some Techno Canon 4 phone back in the day, the guys that gave us wanted evidence that we gave it to somebody and the process to pick the person. So we did that. That was one. And it was somebody from Abulegba, his wife. The guy is my fan. He doesn't follow us anymore. I don't know, but I've not heard from him for a very long time. Won it, and that went. Then again, there was during COVID where we gave out food to people. I remember John Ogu called me, reached out to me. Like, man, we need to. I see what you're doing. I need to support you, and he supported, and a few other people like that. Now, one of the things, the question you also ask, Aaron, is why am I not asking musicians? See, all these people, they are hustling on their own. When I first started, I tried it, and I realized that it needed work. that you will tell them to say okay, they will not share. I've asked I've asked a lot of people. They will tell you they will not say no, but they will not share. Now, for footballers, think about it this way carefully. Footballers that you would interview, you will do the interview, you edit it, put it out, and you will share the link with them. They will not post it on their status. They will not post even the short one on any of their status or any of their social media platform. You think that's a guy that you want to trust with your channel and you do it right up and give them the link and say post it? They will not post it. Let's be very, very honest. I'm a very practical person. I do not hit a rock that I cannot crack. So I forget about that one. Again, I don't like owing too many people. Now that's the side. Now for the giveaway, I've had a few people reach out to me most times that, let's use your channel to do giveaway. And I say, wait, hold on. I need to know what you're doing. Because you see this thing about taking money. Now some people take joint secret court. They know at the beginning what you're doing, and then you just wake up one morning. Because once it starts, the excitement on the, let's say somebody give me 2 million or 1 million or 500,000 or even 100,000 to give away, and then all of a sudden, now and I say, well, before you get it, you have to be subscribed to my channel, you have to comment this one, that one, which is the normal thing that they tell you to do. And then somewhere down the line, well, after I give the 100K, I'll now start looking for somebody else because it might just bring me 100K, might just bring me maybe 1,000 followers. I'm just subscribers. I'm just saying. And engagement, maybe the engagement is high. And I'm saying, okay, you know what, let's do that. Somebody else again give me another money. Now, I'm not asking where this money is coming from. You just wake up one morning and find out that your channel, and which a lot of people do, is now the source of money laundering. So they would be running money through you. And because you've started, you've done for Mr. A. Mr. A have not gone to tell Mr. B that now this guy and I run out, and this guy they run things for us. And then you put yourself in that position. And then all of a sudden, you now find yourself caught between the devil and the deep blue sea. I'm not that kind of a guy. My mom always say that a cool penny is better than a hot dollar, right? So, and I was raised with the principle of Mohammed Evrifi. So I'm always asking myself, and they come. Most times they come. I don't do it. But then I have a group called the Elevated TV Family Group. It's a WhatsApp group, okay? That WhatsApp group have evolved and have grown into a cooperative that have members who contribute money, and they are growing their money. It's a registered cooperative by the Nigerian government and the Nigerian laws. So it's there sustaining wealth for people. It's this channel. These are not new ideas. These are ideas that I suggested when I was in radio, and they look at me like I was crazy. Then when I suggested, I said, our staff, let us create a cooperative. When all this land thing was just coming, let's create a cooperative. We all contribute at the end of the month our money, and then every month we'll buy land for maybe a group of people as the money gets. Because we have these companies who are coming to do advert, they will give us a discounted price, and they will allow us to stretch the payment over a period of time. And we could just build whatever Brilla staff estate kind of, and then we will name the streets after different clubs and different football teams and players and all that. That was the idea, but nobody listened to me. So when I got this so set up, and I noticed that okay, there are some people that are growing with us, we just say okay, for the data that they are spending and all that, and the fact that they are joining us and they contribute to what we do, I decided, hey, let's set up this cooperative so that one day when you what it does is it creates a brotherhood. It brings collective people together with like minds, and then they take care of themselves. And believe me, we've been doing giveaway, but kind of giveaway is different. It's not that giveaway where you go out in public and say, I've given this person food, I've given that person food. Now, I'm never going to do that. It's never going to happen. If you like, give me 10 million and ask me, do giveaway, snap picture with people. Now, will not do it. I've been broke before. I know how dehumanizing it is to go and beg for food. I've been there. I'm the firstborn of my mom. So I'm the guy. I'm the leader of the herds who go out there to go and beg for food. And I know the shame that comes with it, the dehumanizing shame that comes with it, the stigma. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that to anybody. If now that one I want to make my channel blow, I bet make the channel not blow. Even like this, safe. By any standard like this, I think in my head, I know Sado blow. So there's no way. There's no way in this world I'm going to do that. Now there is the giveaway of jerseys. If you notice, I've given away Napoli's jersey on this channel. I've given away. Sema gave me a Napoli jersey at a co-hotel. Just saw me, when I was on the floor, on this fifth floor in a co-hotel. Then they came. I was doing something with Netflix, and we're there for like a month. Then Super Eagles came, and then they stay on the same floor. And I was coming out and I met them. A lot of people think like, oh, now Super Eagles players rent the place on me. I hear people say that all the time. And I was like, bros. Yes, it was telling somebody, this guy doesn't promote me anyhow. I don't even know what I do for him. Like, I really don't care. Now, Papa be my fan. I'm not really, so it just went into his room, brought out the jersey and gave to me. And I told him, I said, Osima, I'm not going to feel wear am. So that you go there comfortable. I'm not going to wear them because when I wear them now, your name there my back. Then I want to collect money for me. I said, so I'll give him away on my show. If you're okay with it, good. If you're not okay, man, give him back to you now. He's like, bros, anything you want to do with him, do with it. I also will not give it to my wife or my family. Nah, I won't do that. I won't put them in a place where they take care of their head. No, I don't want that. Even Ojo, my guy. Kenneth Mura, my guy. Sorry, Kuma, my guy. I wanted, no, don't give me a jersey man give away on my show. I don't want. Because people will talk. And sometimes those talk hot. They really do hot. So you got to be careful. You got to find the discipline to be able to manage that. That's why we don't do the giveaway publicly. Giveaway, yesterday, safe. They do giveaway reach to go donate blood for people safe for hospital. So if not giveaway, they do it regularly on a regular basis. But it's not something that I need to give away to people to promote my channel. I'm not sure I have the conscience or the heart to do that. Now, if somebody there's something that happened. There's somebody on the comment section that was going through something, and somebody reached out to me and said he wants to reach out to that person. I said, I don't get the person number. I don't even get the contact. And you know how YouTube be. You know, just fake direct chat anybody. There's no DM on YouTube. So I find a way to reach out to the person and I connect the two, and then they did what they did. It not really concern me. But then again, all those, I want to give you 1 million, 5 million. First off, what do they do if you give out 1 million, 5 million to somebody? It's in this economy. I don't care where you still to give out 5 million. 5 million naira is about $4,000 or 5,000. Let's say $5,000, right? You got $5,000. You know they pay bills or where you for to get that money. Say okay, that if you take $5,000, so you do give away. You have to be a company. You have to be a company. I have to see what you do. Even company are the right proposal to company. I know how they struggle to come out 1 million or 2 to support whatever you do. So for an individual to tell me that one, I need to know what you do so that tomorrow, if Interpol or FBI or CIA or whatever they pursue you, my name not go there for your paper trail. Say he send money to this account or Yamoku go enter Nigeria, go freezer. No way. I beg. I never steal since I small. Not been now. I don't do and get children. You saw those five children, all those expensive children, be like Bentley and Rolls Royce. I'll call good. They'll call go and cuff me. They go up. No, I beg you. Why not be Bobrisky? I beg you. I beg. If they call arrest me, say at the stand against corruption and the government, that's a good arrest. But say all these kind of things, I know the one. I wait to make another do give away. I beg. Again, make can remind you now. You see, recently we will go AFCON. Wait till they not go post about what's it called? Alex Iwobi. You see the side talk. I say to Shola, all these players. You see what they talk? This one will they help. This one will be say good. He go call beg us. Will they help him? Will they give her access? Nah, in the attack us. I don't want that one. I like the fact that I have the confidence of my own self that I can say the things that I want to say that are right. Okay, and I can do content without anybody telling me, hey, put it down, take it down. I'll call your guy. I will call the guy where they fund you. I don't want them. So that's the reason why I don't do the giveaway. Aaron, I hope I have cleared the air on that one. Now let's go to your comments. We're still talking about tonight's Champions League games: Arsenal versus Bayern Munich and Real Madrid versus Manchester City. Right? How would you play if you're a coach? How would you set up? What's your expectation as a fan and all that? That's what we're talking about. We've got about 17 more minutes to go. So let's see how it goes. Demola Abiodun Ibrahim, this man is so consistent. Even my radio days, so consistent. And he's a kid, oh. All this one way they do. So it's small voice. You think I want old man. That's small picking, oh. But it don't grow, Nasha. Demola Ibrahim Abiodun says, good morning, boss. Good morning to you. I think Arsenal will win today, but away from home is the problem. Even at home, I'm scared. Okay. Emmanuel Esi, you never my boy. He said, good morning, bro. Good morning to you. Adeniji Rewan says, good morning, boss. Good morning to you. This is Arsenal's year. Okay, well, let's hope so. Olafat, that's what we think for 2016. Oh. Olafat, he said, good morning, boss. Good morning to you. Bayern will be facing another kind of Arsenal, an Arsenal side that hasn't considered at home in the UCL. And with this Bayern backline, them go suffer. Them go feel it. Hey, them go, yeah, what? Okay. Mokusina. Demola Abiodun Ibrahim says, the fact that Arsenal didn't have reliable player, and everybody is working for each other will help them against this Bayern. I agree with you on that one because everybody puts in the shift. There is no, hey Henry, now your job will go and score them. If he doesn't score, the team is dying. No. Demola Abiodun Ibrahim says that City and Madrid is very tricky. I think both teams will win their home. Aggregate will settle it. That does look like true too. Who's pressing phone there that's making noise? Is it me that is hearing things? Rookie! Why are you people disturbing me? Why is your phone disturbing me? Okay, thank you very much. Now, aggregate. You sure that game is going to be decided by aggregate? Man City might not be like gang in the Premier League, but I think in the Champions League, they are a very bad side. Though. If you go and attack Man City the way I expect Real Madrid to attack them, okay, Benwa, you go hard though. But hey, this is Madrid we're talking about, the owners of the Champions League. So I mean, I could go with you on that one. Olafat say for today's match between Madrid and City is going to end 2-2. Damn, this kind of one can't go happen now. Olafat now went on to say Amorim needs time, but the question is, would Liverpool give him time? Hey, Liverpool players are about to take over the analysis job of the demons of Manchester United in the class of 92. Jamie Carragher, Danny Murphy, the others. Where are you when they need you to do your job? It's about time. Michael Owen. Okay, you will start seeing that you start hearing the Liverpool spirit, the Liverpool, the structure, the Liverpool type of player. Liverpool, I was telling somebody that Liverpool in their best ever run of form over the course of 8 years, they won only one Premier League title. In their best ever run of form, Pep Guardiola. I know it doesn't go better for you because you're my guy. But Pep Guardiola, you do this one. In their best ever in the history, anybody will be Liverpool fan, best ever. You get luck, say they win all those other cup and then they win Champions League. Thank God to Pochettino and Spurs. That match is Spurs for win, but thank God say they don't win because we never another year what now. Demola Abiodun Ibrahim say I think United should let Ten Hag go and go for better coach like Zidane or Hansi Flick. Okay, the other way you say, honestly, the UCL games today are on a 50-50 divide. So I go with what I want to happen. I go with Arsenal and Man Madrid. Okay, I think it's Real Madrid that you wanted to say, okay, to win. Kenny P. I know Kenny Rogers. I know what's that one that play Kenny G. I know Kenny G. But Kenny P, I'm just getting to meet you now. He say, you know the band A, Elegbete band what? I just band I did just band. K2, 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 K2. Now that one I did. Which is band A. That use that one to deceive us, tell us, say that the increase. Just increase tariff. Since they born you don't hear band. Leave band in, I just band I did. Demola Abiodun Ibrahim say my 11 for Arsenal game will be Raya, White, Gabriel, Saliba, Tomiyasu, Bakiba. Okay, Jorginho, Rice, Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli, and Kai Shege. That's a good one. The alarm I just say Abego, Mohammed Onjeno, don't let the show go off. Thank you, no, don't Onjeno. Olafat say me. I will give away on Nigeria versus Ghana friendly game. Really? Which I won't give away that type. I don't know. Arotrega say I dey interested in that cooperative. Okay, I will talk to you later. I mean, you can be added to it. You are a trusted, responsible person. And please go and edit your name. Put doctor there to go and study and promise that you will not even do penis enlargement is enough for you to put the doctor there. You have earned it. Keep on doing good research. We will see very soon. This Nigeria where you come, so I go find a way. No matter how my movement be, I know my movement is a bit tight and my budget is a bit low. I have movement as long as Mississippi and budget as small as Maggie Cube, but I'll find a way. I will call West Side for your sake. My wife is traveling to Delta State upper week. Why? A classmate is getting married. Hey, don't ask me what's the age of that classmate of hers. It doesn't matter when you marry. The most important thing is you guys marry. And our entire Delsu class are all coming together. Now I've seen my wife is a happy woman, but I've not seen her that happy. Now I'm jealous. I've not seen my wife that happy. I'm so jealous that I told her one day, I said, baby, like say you get one boyfriend where you want to go renew some vows with you. And she looked at me like, are you crazy? I said, no, I'm not crazy. I'm just telling you because if not me, they pack my bag, they prepare 3 weeks to the trip. I know they prepare like this. I know they, babe, I need Airbnb, worry, me and my friends, this one, we need this one, we need, call all your guys. Like, I'm looking at my wife like, babe, did you marry Otedola by accident? Because all this one cost somebody to come and pick me in the park. Obviously, I would do that. I mean, this is my wife now. Come on. And my turn, she they go worry, and my wife they go worry that she call the stress. No. But the way she called the one, man, like you call the wish make they cancel the wedding. Like she go watch this video later, Sha. Like I did wish for you for my mind though. When I go there with her, I say, babe, okay, don't worry, I'll take all the kids, I'll take up the house, I do everything. We would have moved by then, we'll be fine. In my heart, Teshama, this is a wedding, eh? Can you not just do a quiet wedding and just mind your business? Then, my younger sister went to the same school with my wife. Now, the funny part is I didn't get to meet her through my younger sister. My younger sisters, not one, three, went to school with her. And they didn't introduce her to me. They made me live my life, get her broken. And then I just saw her one day on the road and I say, like, less than 2 hours, I say, ask her to marry me. And then she agreed. And then later they start knowing each other, like, how come I used to come to Abraka? Abraka, you go to Abraka for two reasons. For the babes, but then there is the Ethiop River. That's a different conversation, but I'm just saying. I don't today, don't worry, I will add you. How can I join? I know talk sports again. Oh, Nadim. Financial matter, everybody need that one. The other one you say, I think there has been giveaway on the show. If I am not mistaken, no, there have been. But the kind of giveaway that a lot of people want to do. I not feed one. I not tell you like I not feed bring people problem. I told you the story of when I was 11 years old when we didn't have food and my mom said she was not well. She was there lying down that Paco house, plywood house I was staying in SSRO down by the fence of UGC, like some refugee camp. Now that's what they call IDP camp now. But then we're okay, not mean anything. It's no fun, no light, no nothing, no problem. But we're fine. We're planting our own food. Conditions, my children are there, they select food. Hey, okay, nah. Let's organize that fee. How now? How did Christiana Ofobuku raise you up like this, and then you are raising these children? Daddy, I don't want to eat that one. The other day I want to say, I need burger, I need chicken. I say chicken wings, chicken wings. Come on for here. Shop the thing where you the shop. You see those two children why we just cut this video, they never eat swallows since they born them. If you give them, they go vomit them. But there is God. There is God. Oh. But yeah, we've done some giveaway, but the kind of giveaway that people always push for, I not feed one. I not feed use people condition, advertise, grow my channel. I just like quiet, this, you need to pay this bill. Like yesterday, we paid one very heavy hospital bill for somebody in Abuja. It touched me for body. Like I had to drag a lot of people, Mr. Best, a lot of people to put in here, put in there. Before you know it, the money not heavy. When we release the payment for the hospital, for me, I know like it was like the woman with the issue of blood when he touched the hem of Jesus' garments. Let to live. Ah, Jesus, man, I can't feel her. Yeah, he's a pastor. He is Yori. That's how I felt. That's how I felt. Now ask me if I don't go sell. I ask the top man. I don't go give me garment. Hallelujah, people. Hallelujah, hallelujah, sir. Hallelujah, man. Jeremiah was them. The thing is, my uncle used to be a shepherd, a pastor in Sele. So you should know. My late Uncle Tony Fabruku. Yeah, now let's come back to the conversation. Jalawa say, however, the best set of fans are usually the ones that fall in love with you and your show. It's usually slow and tiresome, but it's the best rather than buying them. I can't buy people's. First of all, I'm too erratic to buy people's love and relationship. I don't happen to be that kind of guy. I don't have that patience. I don't have that build. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not slick that way. I'm always going to offend you. Like when you're coming to be my friend, I would offend you on a regular basis, but I also put my life on the line for you. So to buy your respect and your love, I don't think it's gonna work. And I agree that in business, you don't do your business the way you live your life. That's what some people say. But I think that my business should resemble me. I'll be very proud if my business resemble me. Yeah. Yeah. So there is no I don't understand this guy and the way business is that they're poles apart. Okay, I worked for somebody like that before. His business, his person, two like interregnum. They are oxymoronic in nature. Now I don't want that to happen. Arotorego say Man City to win, Arsenal result, it not concern me. Now, you be wish. Now this is gonna make you not join the cooperative. So see, you see this your ruku ruku, eh? This your ruku ruku. No worry. Share will go meet or worry. Mika Jubia going on. I won't you there. The other one say, I will advise Arsenal to be very cautious with their approach, even at home. For City and Madrid, I will love lots of goals. So now anything goes for me. 2-1 to Arsenal and 4-2 to Man City. Somebody go score 4 goals against Real Madrid for the Champions League. Eh, for Champions League. Oh. Not a friendly match oh, for Champions League, for Champions League. For Youngshon. Hey, Aroturega says, Daddy, I don't want to eat that one. Now, serious matter, oh, I did tell you that you see that language, I don't like it. Then they'll come give you the most annoying behavior. Yuck. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. He food one with the shop. Hey, my wife go deceive Tiger one day. Miss fufu with draw soup. Get away. Man, I need fufu. I need it fufu. I need it. I never eat about like 25, 26. This year, I meant 26 years now. But I eat about what we're growing up. Oh. My wife go disguise Sam. Put her for the boy in mat. As he enter a mat like this, the boy vomit he past, present, and future. The whole house full. And I say, what do you go gain if you kill this pikin? This pikin wey just escape surgery, they just do 50-50. Where doctor they tell us right there when they want to do surgery, say anything can happen. Or the best of the options are three. One, he can die. Two, they will take out the stuff and then he will leave. Three, they might touch a nerve and he could just become vegetable. Now they say pikin because you know they jump around. You want force fufu into his body. He say no go shop. Oh, he tell you before. And my wife knows I be like she knows I be face up with vomit. She not fit clean vomit. That one she fit clean the whole house. Watch your above vomit. Oh, like my mother. My mother, if you want die of vomiting, you better die. Oh. She go rather go bring the shovel to dig your grave. You better die. But that vomit, oh, book mommy man, should not pack. Should not go far. And that kind of woman I can't go marry. When I did small, I don't know whether this happened to Nasha, but I just put this thing in. So I stayed with my mom. I came to meet my mom when I was 5. They brought me from the UK when I was 5, right? Till I grew up, till from 1982 till 1991, when I went to go rent my own house in number 50 Yossi Street, Okumagba Avenue. My mom never cooked egg for me or for us, the children. Whether it's boiled egg, fried egg. Okay, so I see my mom boil egg. Like boiled egg, yes, she boiled egg because sometimes banga soup, meat and fish go don't finish, but the soup go see plenty. She go boil egg, go scatter her put to use her shop swallow. Not this sweet, Richard. If I did shop and my wife will look me like Sally Chris. But that's like one of the sweetest food ever. If you never try and go and try it, you go thank me later. The last remaining food they don't remain with fish and meat, no day. Just boil egg like 2, scatter her put, use her. Oh Jesus. The God will meet you at the point of your need. Now, my mom never fried egg for us. That time, if you go buy egg, you can't peel them, they shop them, they come. If anybody see you, they go hold your hand like this. They'll take you go meet your mom. Like you don't become thief. Or me, you don't become thief. Here I am. That you see that small 9-year-old girl. 2 egg. She go break them, frisk a bit, whisk them, fry them. She do that. She say this one is sunshine. And they look at. I'm not jealous of them, but I'm jealous. Okay. They're not born this children for abroad. Though. They raise me like abroad. I'm more abroadian than them, but they live like abroadian than me. That's the part that I don't understand. But yeah, show don't end. Show don't end. I just gonna say, Daddy, I don't want that one. Now serious matter. Oh. These people forget, say, far away the leg, yeah, still the paper ram. Yeah, so bring meat, bring meat. Now my body, now they cut am from. Before being a goat or ram body that they cut her from. But these children, they don't know you have to pay for everything. And then when you do that one finish, you come buy the things where you know go like buy, but you go just buy the yogurt, the this one, the that one, the ones in the white burger. Even though I see the thing, they like, it's not good for your health, it's not good for your heart condition, it's not good for your cholesterol. That will go bring something for Google and show me that. I would not eat it every day. If we eat it once in a month, it doesn't do anything to our cholesterol. And we're young, we outgrow it. And when you just start talk, they'll tell you, Daddy, buy yoga mat, buy this one so that we can be having treadmill. As at your age, you want to use treadmill. Go and run for streets. Go and Gbozigi. What happened to Gbozigi? Go and Gbozigi. Go and run, jam people food, make them scatter there. They come meet my copy. K, you don't break am, go pashamo. You know, they're not sing that song for now. Go and learn it and go and do it. But my children, for where? They iPad, they do for phone. Well, may not like say now ranting of a broke father. I hope we've had a good show today. Arsenal, I beg, make the day end well for us. And Man City and Real Madrid, we stand. Men mount, they wait for now. We go beat Bayern. We go beat. I mean, the talker. We go beat Bayern home and away. We go beat them. They know if they beat us, it's not be new team, but we go beat them. Anyhow, we be. Because I not talk this with my chest, yeah. I just a joke. For those of you who will be Bayern fan, I know verse. And also, I also get contract with Bayern. Even the Arsenal why they support, I not get contract with them. But that's what it be. But as I want to pack my things, go and make it for no loss. I just tell you now. You see that the way I'd always talk for when I would ask me, say, what are you always saying? My reminder now. You see that way my Allen Oyema talk, say they go tell her make he land the play for Bush, for Ogola, for Focados. Why every other person today? Now be the meaning of that why they talk. Say if you're not gonna fit be the solution, I beg, not stand for the will of the people will be say they try provide solution. Now carry me, make a carry you, now I make rice full pot. Corporation, now I make rice full pot. Now I make cooperative now where people they can't gather money to make progress for life. Area. My name still be Edafe Matthew Esogene. I like to call me a little better one of sports. No worry, I not go fast, I not go rush am. And I here will take match break on the show area. I hello now.